Hola, amigos and friends and compadres and everybody in the world. This is West Coast Big Rob. Still, I thought I was about to change my whole thing this morning, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Welcome to Cover Lovers, brought to you by CBSI and Team Nerdherd Podcast. It's just the deuces today. It's just me, Jeff, Alonzo's out, Mike is out. They're all out there trick-or-treating with the little ones. So that's all right. More books for us. What's up, Jeff?
What's going on, West Coast Big Rob? Still. Oh my God, that messages this morning was crazy. And you know what? In other groups that I had in IG, there was hella people going, "Where's my profile?" So yeah, this is Jeff at Geek Driven. We're here for another Monday Cover Lover show. Yeah, unfortunately, we are without the other two, but fortunately, you got this too. So can't wait to talk about yeah. Hopefully we're okay with this. Yeah, can't wait to talk about the incentives this week. Can't wait to talk about some of the new store exclusives. So I don't know. Should we you want me to get the chat and stuff?
I'll do the banners. You can do the chat.
Sweet.
All right, let's do it. All right, let's start it off. Well, follow our resident DJ who brings all those great beats on Instagram, Beats by Monster. So he's awesome. Let's also thank our TNH moderators, Santine Rudy number 1, Something Wong, always something right, and Dynamic Cetera, and Glenn K212, sorry, from all overseas.
You wanted to say TMNT, didn't you?
Yeah, I kind of did. You know, it's kind of natural.
I mean, there is 4 of them.
Yeah, we should just call them the TMNT moderators. So, hey, man, you got it. Go for it.
All right. Well, let's give a shout out to our chat. And we can see that Copy is our first one here. And I think he was talking to nobody, but that's okay.
To me, he was talking to me. He thought it was Alonzo,
though. And of course, there's no Alonzo tonight. And we've got Uncle Rudy in the house. What's going on? And look at that. We got Trish Forster. What's going on, Trish? I love all the pics I saw from Baltimore Con. I am jealous. I can't wait to hear about Baltimore Con. I hope you had a great experience, and I hope that line was endless. Oh, look at that! There, she answered me right away. All right, and we've got Katie in the house. K-pop junkie. I think it's Katie, right? And look at that. We got Sticks Boy 73. Thank you for jumping in. We got Kenneth Burr all the way from VA. What's going on? And we're all caught up.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I'm just doing a little. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're done. So let's fuck it. Let's get into some books. I already effed it. All right. Let's do it. All right. Let's show some books here. Let's get.
I think enough time has passed. You could get that F word.
Yeah. It's what? We're short. Was it 2 minutes or 5 minutes? I can't remember,
but I'm pretty sure we were in pretty good.
All right, cool. All right, so we got a lot of good books this week. Ton of great covers. I kind of just skimmed through it. I didn't see it until literally 10 minutes ago because Alonzo is our great curator of the Cover Lovers slideshow.
Anthony's here.
Hey, Anthony. CRG, what's up, man? So he usually curates a great presentation for us and puts a great selection of books, and he has some good ones this week. So let's take a look. What we got here, number 1.
Do you
Incentives.
want to be on the show, Anthony? If
You're welcome, Anthony.
yeah, you're welcome to drop by. Hold on, I'll send you the link right now.
Okay. While he does that, let's start off with the first book.
And you'll start first, sir.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. So what is this? This is Batman and the Joker, the Daily Duel, book 1. So we got the 1 in 25 by Kyle Holtz, the 1 in 50 by the legendary Mark Silvestri, the 1 in 100 by Jorge Fornes, and also from Mark Silvestri, the 1 in 250. Damn. So it's Batman, I guess, right? So, all right, this is really fresh eyes. I didn't even realize when I was skimming through it earlier, this slide. Off the bat, what just jumps at me, and I really, just based on the art, I'm looking at the incentive numbers.
No way. Hold up.
What?
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. It looks like someone made it.
Ah!
Hi. You got trick-or-treating done?
Sorry I'm late.
No, you're perfectly. You got here on time.
I didn't think I was going to be able to, but trick-or-treating, we had a little rain here, so it kind of stopped a little on the early side, so I managed to make it.
Out of the rafters, like Sting, Mike shows up, man. Jesus Christ, with the baseball bat and everything. Awesome. Glad you made it, man. Trick-or-treat, Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween. All right. I'm already on this one. So for me, my favorite.
What do we got here? Whoa.
This is Batman the Joker, the Daily Duel, book 1. We got 4 of them. So for me, real quick, I guess, before we jump to Jeff and Mike here, honestly, just on the art, I'll do the 1 in 50. I know it's the most simplest of the bunch. I love the way he drew her face. It's very playful. The lines are sharp. I love just the playfulness of the image of her face. I know it's black and white and all that color, not going on, but just on the art itself, I gotta go with that. Something about it just really speaks to me and just fun. So that's what she's supposed to be, right? Fun. And most of those psychopaths. But it's a 1 in 50. It's one of the cheaper ones. The other ones are going to be pricey. So yeah, definitely. The other ones they're fine as well. I don't know about the 1 in 100. That's just dark. It's a Dark Knight Rising, right? Basically, with somebody's face behind it. But yeah, I'll do the 1 in 50. I think that's the one I like, and it's the Mark Silvestri, man. It's the legend. So I'll go with that. That's Jeff. We'll save Mike for last. Jeff.
Yeah. I was just making sure I wasn't muted. So Kyle Hotz, Mark Silvestri, Jorge Fornes, and Mark Silvestri again. Okay. Be quite honest, I just the Hotz looks a little overdrawn. Little too much for me. A lot of wrinkles everywhere in a lot of clothing. a lot of Batman's muscles in his legs look kind of weird. So I'm definitely passing on that one. Damn it, honestly, Silvestri. Yeah. I like the Silvestri. Well, shoot, there's 2 of them. I like the 250, but I don't know if I would pay for 1 in 250.
Jones comments, what's up?
But it art wise, I would pick the one in 250.
The 1 in 250. Yeah, that was my second favorite.
Yeah, and yeah, definitely. Just because I'm also a sketch cover fan. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I'm sort of the same way. Like the Kyle Hotz has that like Kelly Jones feel from the Sandman series way back when, which works real well for like hyper fantasy kind of stuff. But I don't think it works for a book like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels dated on a book like this rather than cool. Whereas if this were like, Fables or Nightmare Country or something like that, then maybe. But nah. I agree with Rob about the Harley. It's fun. It feels like an incentive, I don't know what I mean by that exactly, but it feels like an incentive. So I really like that one. There's our boy Jorge Fornes, crushing it as usual.
Oh, you're right. I didn't realize it was him. Yeah, it's trash.
It's kind of a cool concept that he just
Yes.
does not execute real well.
Yes.
I think it could have been done great by somebody else. The other Silvestri sketch is nice, but it feels, it feels like it should be colored, whereas the Harley doesn't. I like the Harley as it is. So I'm with with Rob on this one. I like the 1 in 50. That would be my go-to all day.
And welcome Anthony to the show, who's joined us. Now we got a full house. All right, Anthony. What do you think, Anthony? Which one you like?
Being thrown in the fire already, huh?
Yeah, go for it.
I prefer
blind pick, gut reaction. Just
the
go.
1 in 50 Silvestri. The 1 in 250 is nice, but I mean that's 250 copies is a lot. The Fornes, that's a very unique view. You know, I like how he used the mouth and it looks just like a gaping hole. You know, like if he's trying to swallow Batman. Hots, I don't know. I've never really been one a Hots.
You're
fan.
not hot for Hots?
You're not too hot.
No, I'm not hot for Hots.
Exactly.
Walk into that one.
But if I had to choose, I like the Harley Quinn the best one.
3 for 4.
Trish Forstner said something cool. If you realize that the mouth is the sky,
Yes, it's the cityscape.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
really cool concept. I wish it had been done better.
Actually, you know what I wish he had done, and yes, you might have been copying at this point, but if he made the cityscape, that gap look like the bat
right
symbol,
Yeah,
that would have
would have been copying like what is it? One of the movie covers for the Dark Knight series.
yeah, you're right. It would have.
Yeah.
So, but I still would have enjoyed that more.
Even copy agrees. So,
Yeah, it's Harley. It's
Look, every time I keep looking at it, I'm liking it more. Okay,
Yeah,
and it's
so do
more
I.
affordable.
Yeah,
All right, so
all right. Let's
I
move
agree.
on.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. Oh, what we got here? So this is Whatnot Publishing Ninja Funds. I believe so. That's the name of the book. I'm just reading right here. We got the 1 in 25 by Tyler Kirkham.
He has the
1 in
wrong
50.
book for the 250.
Yeah,
he's got this.
So
from
don't mind
the-
that. That's just a mystery. It's just a surprise book. Don't worry about that. And the 1 in 50 by Crease, and the 1 in 100.
What does the
by-
block logic look like?
Hey, Anthony, can you find that one? And
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
your
I got
screen?
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we'll share
We'll get it up.
We'll get it up, huh? Okay. I'll go first.
Speak for yourself.
It depends on the cover, sir. It depends on the cover.
Well, you know me. I'm a sucker for the. I know there's a million of them, and I have a million of them. The TMNT homage to issue number 1 by Kevin Eastman. Actually, it's not bad because Kevin Eastman's been doing some. I just want to say some trash work the last few months.
Yep.
And this is actually not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So it's cool. Like it's a classic homage, classic image we all recognize. I'm a sucker for it. He always gets me with these. I'm not paying 1 in 100 numbers, that's for sure. If it was a $4 book, I'd totally pick it up, but it's not a $4 book, so I'm out on that. But that art wise, that's probably the best. And it's funny, there's another homage right for the 1 in 25, but don't dig that. I like the cat. I like the cat on top. The cat's pretty cool on the 1 in 25. But
Right. So this is issue 1, right? All right, I got the Boss Logic.
okay, let me see if I can make
It's
a final
pretty dope,
decision.
actually. It's the cat. It's like
Hold
Android
on a
cat.
second.
Yeah, let me see that 1 in 100 before I move on. Have it.
No.
And-
I don't think he's.
No, he's not.
Not if he's making money.
No. As long as you got Robert paid for him, so who cares? Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
it.
that.
Okay, wow. That actually makes a difference.
Okay, well then that changes everything. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, that's the 1 in 250
Yeah, that's
Boss
the-
Logic.
Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That's different. Very on the stoop, right? 1950s vibe going on here with the jacket, with the like it's Letterman jacket type, or I don't know, maybe hip hop. I don't know. It's a combination of both. It could bring a lot of different feelings by looking at this art. I like the TV set. It's much cooler than the one in 25. So yeah, that's the winner for me. That's a better one. Sorry, Eastman, but the Boss Logic, the one in 250, is the better art. But I'm not paying that. So, what do you guys think? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go, Mike. Yeah.
So I have a problem with the TV head thing. That's like a direct rip from Saga.
Right.
So I'm having a problem with that as a concept. But I mean, as far as art goes, the Boss Logic is the best one. I actually like the one in 25. I like the Kirkham.
Yes.
And I do like the cat up there, and that's kind of. I really don't like the Eastman, and the crease is kind of trash. Actually, that looks like a bad '90s cover to me.
Is that an homage too?
It might. Well, the Kirkham that's a Spawn homage, isn't it? I mean, that's supposed to be
yes, it is.
Spider-Man.
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 Eastman, of course, is the TMNT.
Well, it'd be Spawn 6 or 8, wouldn't it?
That came out.
No, that's Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but then used as Spawn 8. I think it's 8.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Something
you're
like
correct.
that.
You're correct.
So that's cool because it's a little subtle considering this character. But I mean, I dig the Kirkham. I really have a problem with that concept being robbed almost directly from Saga, though. I mean, that's not the artist's fault, clearly, but Boss Logic is clearly the nicest. But there's no way in hell that I would ever pay whatever it's going to be. I mean, 250 copies of a book like this. Who's going to order that? Midtown, maybe.
Yeah,
That's
no.
Even My Comic Shop. I mean, there's going to be like 5 of these. So, I mean, it's going to be expensive, and it's certainly not that good. So this is kind of a hard pass all around for lots of reasons. But I don't know. Maybe the Kirkham just as a flyer, if the series is cool. I don't know. Just
to maybe counter a little bit on that. Do you think that's a ripoff from Saga? Isn't that kind of imagery more from like 80s sci-fi, anyways?
Yeah,
I guess
the TV on the body, the TV head. I swear I've seen that before Saga, like in other types of visuals or entertainment.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't know that I've seen it as like a main character though. Until
in a comic book, for sure, Saga. Yeah.
Was it Prince Robot? Is that his name in Saga? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a hard pass all around for me. I think maybe if I saw the Kirkham, since it's the lowest priced one, and I could get it for maybe a little under, I might snag it. But I think that's probably it. I can't do the Eastman. I'm sick of that homage. Eastman is trash lately. Boss Logic is too expensive, and I think the crease is actually a bad cover. So the Kirkham's really kind of the only game in town for me.
Let's go with Anthony.
But I mean, honestly, for me, the one that I would actually choose is not even on here, which is the 1 in 10 Stray Dogs homage cover.
Oh, nice. Are we already homaging Stray Dogs?
Yeah.
Well, it's Tony. It's Tony's. So it's Tony Fleeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, I thought someone else was
he's homaging himself.
Damn,
yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Yeah, Trish, I want to see you draw the cap.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen that homage. Hold on.
There we go.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is the 1 in 10.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's the one I would want. That's the one. You're
so
right.
I like this better than all the rest.
Yeah, all day long. That's the winner. Agreed.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for 1 in 10, the price might be more reasonable too.
Yeah.
It's an easy call. You're gonna go with that one, Anthony? Right?
Yeah, because to me, the Kirkham, that's been done too much, and it looks too busy with all the wires coming out. I don't like the crease, and Kevin Eastman keeps on pushing his claim to fame a little too much. So
yeah, you're right. There's not too many webs on the Spider-Man, or too much cape or chains.
Yeah, man.
There's no spiders.
Yeah.
I say sarcasm.
Jeff, what's up?
All right. I honestly like the Boss Logic art better, but a 1 in 250, I'm not paying that price.
No, it's tough.
So for this book, I feel like there's a lot of hype trying to be built around this. I feel like this might have been possibly ordered heavily at some stores, not just Midtown. And there's reasons for it, and the reason why is because like this Wednesday, there's a first release signing at my local comic book shop.
Oh,
Kirkham's gonna be there. David Mack's gonna be there. And Kevin Eastman's gonna be there.
Yeah.
And Whatnot Publishing is gonna be there because they have Whatnot covers as well, right?
of course they do.
Guys, can I warn the world about this
Go.
what's happening here?
Go for it.
You have a retailer auction site who is going to essentially pump their own book
Yep.
on their own auctioneers. I'm going to make a lot of enemies by saying this, but
No, but you're right on the money.
if we can't see this happening, then we should be all aware of it right now. And I'm not trying to be some savant like I'm the only one who sees it, but this is a dangerous, sticky situation they're putting themselves in and putting the rest of us in. Let's be careful about what we support here, because if we think, let's take that Boss Logic 1 in 250. Don't think for a second that all the major sellers on Whatnot aren't going to get multiple copies of that book to sell. And they're going to give it away, and they're going to make it like this crazy thing to draw attention to their auction. And they're going to put it on their advertisement for whatever their auction is. Hey, I'm going to have one of these as a giveaway or whatever. This is all marketing, folks, and they are in control of their own money here. And we are going to pay the price for it. So let's just all be careful before. And if you like this, we always say it on this show: buy what you like.
Right.
But don't buy what someone else tells you to like. Just be really hyper aware of the beast feeding itself here.
Yeah, don't let FOMO take over.
Yeah, just be careful what you pay for some of this stuff. If you really like it, cool. I don't have a problem with them getting into the publishing thing, just like I don't have any problem with any stores doing their own exclusives and stuff like that. But this seems to be jumping the shark just a little bit. And I'm a little worried about what precedent this sets moving forward for things like eBay and Whatnot and those kinds of things. So let's just be aware of. I'm not motherfucking it. It's not that. Let's see how it plays out. It could be completely honest and above board, but I'm guessing it's not.
Good guess.
This is not the first time Whatnot's doing this. So
did you?
They've been coming out with their covers left and right. So
yeah, they're reprint covers and stuff. Yes.
Did you pick a cover there, Jeff? Did you pick one?
No.
No. What you like, man?
Yeah. So like I was saying, I like the Boss Logic art.
Okay.
But price wise, you have to go with Fleeks or Kirkham. And I like the Fleeks one.
Really
so I was planning on getting that one anyways.
Yeah.
And just because I'm here and my LCS is having an event, I might get the 1 in 25 so I can get Kirkham to sign it.
That's cool. That makes perfect sense.
Right. So
I would do that too.
That would be my reasoning behind all of it. And yeah,
does Kirkham have a regular cover too?
Yes, I believe.
Probably this one, no?
The Mac one, yeah.
Mac has the A cover for sure.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure this is his book.
I will say on the flip side, being positive, that I like that this many artists are behind something like this. It feels sort of Kickstarter-y in a weird way, kind of like a backdoor hit, which I kind of dig. But I'm just, I'm a little skeptical about it. That's all. I want to see how it all plays out. I won't make any judgments at the moment, but this could get ugly.
Sorry,
I mean,
Jeff,
just my.
No, I just had a question. What do you mean by that? This is David Mack's book, as far as
I think he's part of the writing on this.
oh,
Is he
okay.
not?
On League of Comic Geeks, he's just the cover artist.
Oh, it's just the cover artist. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the writer?
J.D.
It's a-
McFly and Steve Schuett,
Okay.
and Alex Riegel is doing the interior artwork.
Okay.
Okay.
So they spent a lot of money on artists for sure.
No, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe you figured that he was like either helping to bankroll it or pushing it or something, you know. So
That's what I was thinking. So I have to
Okay.
find out on Wednesday.
okay.
Yeah, I'm interested. I want a report back on that. I'm interested in it.
All right.
Curious.
All right. Well, let's move on. All right. Ooh, okay. We got Deadpool #1. How about that? Something new? Not really. The 1 in 25 by Leo Francis Yu, the 1 in 50 by Jim Chung, and the 1 in 100 by David Nakayama. Mike.
The U and the Chung look like regular A and B covers to me, and they're not bad. They're fine. They look like what you'd expect a Deadpool cover to look like. Super stupid, colorful on one of them, crazy action on another one. Very Deadpool trope. The David Nakayama has the feel of that poster run from the first movie, where he's just doing stupid, sexy things like the Flash Dance one and some of that kind of stuff. So it has that feel to it. I really like it. There's no way in hell I'd go 1 in 100 prices on it, but if we're talking art alone, I love the Nakayama. I think it's great. It has that little sideline feeling of Deadpool that I really like. It's that snarky kind of sexy, fun, weird, sort of creepy thing that he does. I don't know how to describe it, but
Lex,
it's the whole thing. Like, it's all the suggestion behind it. It's perfect. He nailed it. I think it's great.
All right. Anthony.
I agree with Mike that the 1 in 25 and the 1 in 50 just look like A and B covers. I like Jim Chung's cover better. Out of all three, as much as I love Nakayama, I know that he's doing a trade dress version. I was trying to look up to see if it's part of one of the main covers or a variant cover, since this is the 1 in 100. But if I had to choose, I would probably choose Chung, even though it's a 1 in 50.
It's a good cover, no doubt.
No, it is.
Yeah, cool. Very diehard. Jeff.
So yeah, I would say definitely the better of the three are the two on the right.
Yeah.
I agree with Mike on how Nakayama's like gives that like he's like I would imagine this is like part of like pictures that he was taking where he was like eventually he's gonna be laying on the rug on the bare rug right in front of the fireplace.
Yeah,
like he's just getting ready. Let's get started, right? Like, but I do have one issue with his Deadpool, and it doesn't look like he has a nose. There's no lighting. There's no shadow. Nothing. It's just completely flat.
None of them do though.
No. These two both look like he has at least a mouth and a nose, or some kind of like.
Yeah, you're right.
Shadowed there. It's lighted or shadowed correctly, or at least.
Oh, I see. Like the thing in the middle. And...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Chung, I definitely would probably get over Nakayama for the price wise, but I still like the Nakayama because it's just funny.
Yeah.
Now, you got to see the regular one. To me, they should have almost flipped this because the 1 in 100 looks boring compared to the Nakayama variant, the trade dress variant.
Is the trade dress variant cover price?
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, then that's all day. That's the answer.
So I just shared it. I don't know if.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a win for me. Shit.
There.
Yeah. See.
Oh, dude, definitely.
That looks so much better than you have the tags. Why is Wade so sexy?
I love it. That's way cooler.
W. Yeah,
That's way
Yeah,
cooler.
and
I like
That's
that
a
a lot.
lot better.
$4.99.
Yeah, that's the win right there. That's it. For cover
Wait,
price,
I mean-
folks, save all your money. $5 out the door. Here's the one.
What I don't understand is why would you remove all the other stuff with the trade dress? I
Yes.
don't understand that. I don't
Yeah,
understand that none of that other stuff is part of the trade dress.
Yeah, leave the post-it notes and
Right.
everything. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's the winner. But I like Die Hard, so I'll go with Chang. Let's move on. All right. Let's do it. All right. So what we got here? We got Poison Ivy number 6 from DC Comics. You got the 1 in 25 by Janelle Medeiros or Hanaya. I don't know. Yeah, close.
What up, Ninja?
And the Jenny Frison 1 in 50. Jeff.
Let's see. I'm definitely going with the right. I don't like the one on the left, and it's just because I feel like the head's a little small. So yeah, it's just for how are you competing with Frison? That's not fair for this guy or girl.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a boy or girl.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely like Frison's better. But, and I'm going to say this, and people might hate me, they're all looking the same now.
So this is a foil.
Which one?
The Frison is a foil.
Oh, that's easy.
Of the minimal trade dress B cover that already exists with this art on it. So does that change your mind?
Yeah, I'm not picking either of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So yeah.
But the game here is to pick one, right? So
yeah, I guess I have to. No, I'm still picking the one on the right because I want to see what the foil looks like with those colors.
This is one of those situations where, I say this in not to shamelessly plug my own article, but I say this a lot in my article, that if this were the first Jenny Frison cover you'd ever seen, you would beat people over the head with a hammer to get a copy, right? It's like I said, because I say this about Perillo all the time, right? Because Perillo, how many more Red Sonja and Vampirella covers can he do that are fantastic, but they're still great every time. And if it were the first time you'd ever seen that art, you would go nuts to go get it. And I think that's the way we would feel about this Frison. But of course, now 200 covers later, Wonder Woman's, Catwoman's, and Poison Ivy's, you're like, man, I've seen this 1,000 times. And yeah, you kind of have, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still stunning. I mean, it's still a beautiful piece of art. Like if she were to hand you the OA of this, you'd pass out, right? Like you'd be so happy. But yeah, I mean, I think it's maybe, I don't know. I don't like the whole foil thing at all. And that's not Jenny's fault at all. But I will definitely buy the regular B cover version of this art. I think it's gorgeous. I love the color. I think I kind of wish she had started on Poison Ivy because I love the flower thing and like using the plants is cool. It's clearly something Jenny likes to do. She loves hands. She nails the hands here. She obviously nails the face. Everything's fantastic. This may be the best one, but you're like, it's kind of white noise because you've seen 4 or 5 covers that in your mind look almost identical to this, which is kind of a shame at the end of the day. So yeah, I mean, like everybody else, I wish she would branch out just a little bit more and do something really different. But it certainly doesn't change the fact that this is an absolutely stunning piece of art, and it's the clear winner between the two.
What's the price on it? She's saying it's like mad expensive.
I'm assuming it probably is. I mean, who's ordering 50 copies of Poison Ivy, for God's sake?
Yeah,
this is far in. We'll order even 15 of them, to be honest, let alone 50. I won't see either of these books at my shop.
All right.
But
so,
this is number 6, I think. Does anyone know? Is this number 6?
6.
Okay.
Yes, it is 6.
A 6 boy. They're bringing back the foil embossed, so get ready.
Oh God! Oh, I saw those.
Oh,
God,
those
please
embossed covers look nasty.
They're coming. Everything is coming back.
Whoever idea that was should be
We
fired
killed
from
comics with
DC.
this shit once already. Let's not do it again.
We're waiting for the die cut covers.
Please, people, don't buy
and then glow in the dark.
Don't support it.
Oh, Glow in the dark,
coming
I
back.
can handle.
I like glow in the dark.
But
Yeah,
the
but,
right book,
but
sure.
not if you do it
those
all
embossed.
the time.
Do you emboss?
Yeah.
You like no?
Yeah,
You don't like them
those-
emboss?
I saw a number of them that's coming out in 3 months, and they all nasty.
You
Nasty.
guys,
Joker and the Batman drop. I already saw them. They drop tomorrow. No.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
they-
2 copies, right, Mike? All right. Who hasn't gone? My bad, lost track.
I don't think Anthony's gone yet.
Yeah.
Anthony, they want any of these?
Oh, I mean, no, and no. I mean, I'm getting the Frizzen, but just not that one. I'm getting the one that's
The
$4.99. I mean, heck, it's minimal. It's the title
You're
on top
reasonable.
with the barcode.
You're
on the
reasonable.
side.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not going to be happy with the foil, actually, Jeff. It's really muted down. I'm looking at an in-hand copy right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's not. It does not do the art justice. It actually looks
The
nicer.
gold covers up it mutes out the rest of everything else.
It does.
I knew it.
Yep, it's much better like this.
That's a
Just
shame.
buy the B cover. It's way nicer.
Which I would do. I wouldn't get either one of these, but I mean, if I have to choose art wise, it's Frizzen. So, yeah,
It's a pass all
It just
around.
sucks.
DC
it's
just
foil.
needs to learn that not everything works on a foil cover.
No.
No, not even anal beads.
Well, I mean, look what Trish was saying though. About
Man, you just snuck that shit in there, didn't you?
I got a filthy mouth. I'm holding back, man. I'm holding back.
even Trish says glow in the dark is hard. She did a glow in the dark book, and it's tricky. So you got to know where it needs to glow, if it'll look well.
Right.
Right.
Well, glow in the dark
like
book,
those,
that's really hard. I mean,
like 3D
a
covers.
cover
right?
is
Like
nice, you know. I
Like
mean,
those marked ones from last week, those Halloween specials, those 3Ds, those were fucking amazing. Those are really cool. So, like, if you're gonna knock it out of the park with a weird kitschy thing, cool. But like, don't just put
Right.
everything foil. Like, and don't emboss every cover coming out this month. And don't come on, man. Like, from the company who said they would never do incentives again. Might I remind everyone?
I remember that. I missed 2019.
Mhm.
All right, let's move on. It's too expensive. What's on this one? Okay, we got the Mandalorian from Star Wars, right? This is the one issue. What issue? It's 5. It's
yeah,
5, right?
copy,
Yeah.
wow. Crazy.
Just holy shit, that's cool.
We got the 1 in 25 by Ratio Stott and EM just by 1 in 3. Saw Mike's reaction there. Well, let's start with Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Dude, come on, man. Is there what the hell? I mean, we know that's a painting, which is just like mind blowing.
I thought it was a photograph too.
That is exactly. There's like
Yeah.
one little, there's a
Wow.
little crookedness to part of the helmet there, which
Yeah, a
is
little
actually good. I'm glad that's there because it proves that it's not a photo.
Yeah.
But wow,
Yeah, it looks-
that is unbelievable art. Like, what is happening right now? That is so good. That is, that actually is worth $50. That cover. That's crazy good. That's almost too good.
Issue 5 of the Mandalorian.
This is too good.
Wow, that is so good. I mean, shit, I don't care. I wouldn't care what the character was on this cover. I don't care what the title is. If the art is that good, I'm going to be this blown away every time. I don't really care who he paints. But this guy is, man,
He's good.
He is good. That is good. Man, the other one's not bad actually. The Rachel Scott is actually not bad, but it's a little plastic looking, but fuck, that just is so good. Whew, man.
I guess we're done after that.
Sorry,
Dude, you got
Hey, it's positive Mike today.
man.
oh, I'm so happy to be
Yeah,
positive this week.
Yeah, it's exploded.
Good.
Well, we'll try. Anthony, what do you think, man?
I've got to agree with Mike. I mean, just knocking it out of the park, you know, and not to continue to toot his horn, but the covers that he's been doing on the main Star Wars cover have been fantastic.
What?
That's the only reason why I've been
comment.
both are
Yeah,
actually
good
very
strike.
well done. Copy, you feeling okay today?
Yeah, did they break you? Did something happen?
He's been putting up compliments today, so
Am I contagious? Is my positivity contagious today?
He's drunk.
Wow! He 3 comments in a row.
He's drinking whiskey.
No, it looks so good that it almost looks like a photograph. I mean, it's an awesome cover.
Yeah.
You know, it's something like that too. If they had a Virgin, it really would belong on a wall inside a frame.
Shit,
That's how good
I
it
would
is.
pay $5 to see the original painting.
Paulo.
Oh my God, I really would.
Apollo keeping you real. Jeff, what's up, man?
I mean, I do like both covers. I get he looks like he has like a wax face.
Yeah.
Which one?
The guy on the left.
The stop.
Yeah. So, but I really like the hologram of Fennec Shen. I really like the background. Looks really awesome. So, but yeah, obviously I'm going with the Gist just because. Is it Gist or Gist?
I don't remember.
Let's say Gist.
Let's
not say
okay.
Gist. Yeah, it's Gist. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
interviewed the poor guy and I can't even say it right.
you can see the wood grain. It looks like there's wood grains in his gun, or whatever. I'm sure it's his gun, right?
God,
That's pretty crazy. The details. I like the background. Good coloring.
so good.
Good shading. Yeah, I really like it. I want to see the OA.
That's what I'm
Mike
saying. I
is
would
going-
pay $5 to see the painting. I really
Mike
would.
is going out of his mind, man.
I am. I can't
gonna
believe
see-
how good it is.
We're gonna see
really can't.
Mike's head explode. Watch.
It did.
I honestly wonder how much this is going for, because it's got to be a pretty good amount, and I doubt my comic book store got 50 of them.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's ratio.
Double ratio.
It could
I don't-
be.
All right, let me check. You guys talk. I'll check.
I'm checking now.
Yeah, see, I mean, even Copy can go, I hate every cover, but damn, these aren't that bad.
Because they're just not. I mean, it's too bad. I'm sorry, Rachel Stott, but you got overshadowed. Your cover's
What
still
number is
good.
this one?
Look-
Rob, sorry.
I will give you that, Apollo. The 125 does look like it possibly be an A cover. That's for sure.
Yeah, it does.
So that's why it's good art, but because it's busy. Yeah, usually it's probably an A cover.
They're going for ratio. Their ratio. There's a couple for 50.
Yeah.
Here's 54 or best offer.
And they go right up though to 89 and stuff.
Yeah.
100.
I honestly, you could probably find this for 40. It's Mandalorian issue 5.
It's going for ratio.
Yeah.
Well, there's at least one copy for roughly ratio at the moment, but
but it's issue 5 of the Mandalorian. Nothing important is going on in this book, right? I'm pretty positive.
It's
No,
the
it's
first
just
appearance
telling
of
of the
Fennec
series.
Shan.
Fennec
Sorry,
Shan? First Fennec
Yeah,
Shan?
they're marking it as the first appearance of Fennec Shan in a comic book.
again, though, like there you go. Like when you have to add this
Really?
part of the sentence, who cares?
No, it's not. The other one was. We've seen her already in
It
comics.
doesn't make any difference. It's just a retelling of the show. It's,
It is.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
a lame money grab all around. But man, I'll tell you what,
Like, you can grab my money.
I can't handle it. Like
Yeah.
I almost pulled the trigger just now to buy one, but man, I don't know.
I mean, you're buying this series probably for the covers and not necessarily for the story, because you can watch that.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
covers
and
the
word
first
for
appearances.
word.
Yeah. All right.
Honestly, the 1 in 25, they just removed Mando and the one dude out of the way. I just want to see the background. That's all I want to see. I want to see the ant dude, the mini boss, the EV9DI non-droid, the other droid. The background's cool. The two guys in the front suck, but
You know what would have been smart if Gist had done a ratio incentive cover for each issue with a different character. That would have been great.
yeah,
All
like
this quality. Wow.
Yeah.
like Carl Weathers, like what's her name, the girl from Batman. I'm getting on. What's the name of the
Fennec
character?
Shan. And...
No, the other one, the sheriff, the trooper, the ex.
Cara Dune.
Cara Dune. Yeah. Cara Dune.
That one would be big. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, like something like that. Yeah, that would have been dope. But all right, let's move on. All right, what we got here? Batman 1 in 29, one issue 129, the 1 in 25 by Simeon De Mayo. Jeff.
Oh, second R5D4 in comics. That's interesting.
Wow, that's different. With the deep cut.
Sticks, why the fuck do you know that?
That's funny.
I love you for knowing that, but wow, that's a deep cut, bro.
So for some reason, I just don't like the way Batman looks. The rest of it, honestly, it's not that bad. It's just, why is this a 1 in 25? Why is this an incentive cover? This should be just the B cardstock cover.
Agree.
There's nothing special about it.
The A, B, and C covers are all better than this, by the way.
That's not good. That's not good.
Delato, Matina, and I forget who the other one is. And they all blow this one away.
That's DC's MO.
Oh, and then there's the shitty silver foil one, which everyone please skip.
People miss it. Yeah, I do like DeMeo. That's why I was just like,
yeah, I do too.
I was trying to say a lot of more positive things, and I'm just like, I don't like the way Batman looks, and the lighting's a little too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's overlit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad, because you're right. I like his style generally.
I pass. So go ahead, somebody else, please.
Oh, Mike, you're in the middle. So
I already kind of said my piece.
I do like the perspective. That's why I like it. It's not bad. It's just
good perspective, good layout, overlit. Seems like there's like a piece of the puzzle missing somewhere along the line.
You don't like the J.J. Abrams production here?
The glare.
Yeah, seriously, it just doesn't get
the lens flare.
There's a step missing or something. I don't know. And I usually do like his work, but not in this case. This does not say ratio to me. This says dollar bin to me.
I thought Gotham was run down. How is their lighting that great? On a street light.
And how is this? I guess it's a mailbox that it's so tall that Robin can reach.
It's a mailbox.
Right. I don't know what. I'm guessing it's either mailbox or a newspaper.
I thought some sort of transformer or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
That's tall, and the fact that Batman is standing on the street.
Oh, there's a bat up here. I didn't realize that.
No, but normally those things are pretty high. How is that so tall that he's sitting there and grabbing it?
Wow, copy, get out of here.
What the fuck is Batman standing on too or sitting on?
Yeah, so. To me, it's just wrong. And
Star Trek of Batman covers.
Yeah, copy, dude.
Yeah, I don't particularly like this cover.
No.
Yeah, no.
What are you talking about, Trish? He already showed up. He did this under Simeon DeMayo's name.
What do you call it? Abrams gonna sue DeMayo.
Yeah,
stealing his ideas.
Infringement. Yeah. Trademark infringement.
I keep looking at the space underneath Batman's center logo, and I'm wondering what the hell that is,
Oh, this is ribs, bro.
But it just looks weird.
I know it's badly. It's like fading away too with the lighting.
Yeah. This is phoned in cover. I'm not a big fan.
This is trash. Let's move on. All right, 1 in 25. Predator. Salvador La Roca. Anthony, go for it.
The first image I got in my head is the Lion King.
Oh my god! No, I'm not gonna unsee that. If he just had the skull cut away the other way, if he had the spine and everything the other way, that would have been perfect.
It just
Wow.
That was it. All right, Mike, what's up?
No, this is trash. Move on.
Jeff, agree or no?
Yeah, this is an A cover
I
at
could do it.
best, and I wouldn't even make it an A cover.
Well, I actually say the Lion King ripped off Predator because Predator does this first in the movie. So
Okay.
Oh,
it's still Predator. His fucking
so he's reclaiming it, his pose.
Yeah, it's like fuck Lion King. I got
Everything you see is our land.
this. Yeah. And then Arnold copies him.
Collins when you need him.
All right, let's move on. Oh, interesting.
Based on this one.
Oh,
Wow.
Gotham
Wow.
City Year One, issue 2, from DC Comics. This is 1 in 25 by Natalie Sanders. Mike, this is your taste. Let's do it.
Yeah, I like it. Obviously, I like Natalie Sanders' work, and I love. This just seems different to me.
Yes.
It also doesn't seem like she drew herself for once, which is kind of cool. Although it does have a little bit of the look of some of her other stuff, but I dig this a lot. There's something a little weird with the. I think the right breast is a little big, if we're being honest, as opposed to the left one that's definitely smaller. But I mean, that might be a thing. People have that. But the art's beautiful. I'm a little over all these wonderful artists neglecting the backgrounds. Could use a little something back there other than just sort of like a painted wall essentially. But I think it's gorgeous art, beautiful lines, really subtle, nice work on the fabric.
Can I ask you a question, Mike? Do you think that'd be maybe time constraints on the artist part? Like they're not giving enough time?
I think that's got to be it. I think in a lot of cases that's definitely a problem.
Yeah.
Although I don't know that Natalie Sanders doesn't seem overworked to me, but not like a Peach Momoko or a Jenny Frison or any of those that are pumping out like 2 covers a week or 3 covers a week. But yeah, I think a lot of it could be that. A lot of it also could be the intricacy of their art. Like I know someone like Selena, for instance, who we often criticize for not drawing backgrounds. Her stuff is so freaking detailed. It's got to take her forever, you know? And I think Sanders is probably pretty similar in that this is really highly detailed stuff, and she just may focus on the character and not have time to turn in a background. But it's still a gorgeous piece and definitely worthy of a 1 in 25 moniker. I think people will go. I would bet this is going for ratio or more already.
Did you see what Trish said?
I did not.
It took 40 days to paint this character.
Why wash it out with a back? Yeah, that's a fair point. Like, why not? Why essentially ruin the feeling of it by phoning in the background? That's a good point.
Jeff?
Yeah, so I just hit the button. I don't know why.
Yeah, Sticks, you're right. I mean, it's supposed to be a photo shoot. I get it in this particular case.
Yeah, so like I think a lot of her backgrounds are like it's at a Sears photography, you know, like it has that kind of background, that stone wash background but different colors.
Yeah.
So I think and now I'm taking from what Trish just said. I get it. She's just trying to make that the centerpiece. That's the coup d'etat. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what your focus is supposed to be on. She didn't care about nothing else. But when she draws a woman, it's nearly perfect.
Yeah.
And I get where maybe it looks a little off, but I'm not a woman, so I don't know how it's supposed to look like really, or be moved. So
I love the silhouette of the leg underneath.
Yes,
the skirt is a really masterful touch there.
Yes,
that's what's drawn me to the whole cover. Honestly, that's my favorite part of it. Is that little subtle silhouette under the skirt there is great. And I get what you mean, Trish. I definitely get what you mean. That this is supposed to be the forefront piece, and why ruin it with what I misunderstood what you were saying before.
I didn't get it, Trish. My bad.
I didn't get it at first, but I get it now that you're being sarcastic about like why ruin this as Laura would say over and over, this evergreen piece of art with mucking it up by moving your focus to something else in the background that isn't applicable. That makes sense to me, I guess. But we're seeing so much of these backgroundless girl character covers. They're all kind of starting to look the same-ish. Like I wouldn't, if you took the title and the trade dress, like if I didn't know this was a DC book, I might not have any idea who this character was.
Yeah, for sure. I do love the outfit and the haircut and the whole vibe of her look. That's pretty dope. All right, let's move on. You got new.
You're not wrong.
The new champion of Shazam, issue 3 by DC Comics 125. Ben Cadwell. Anthony, you start this one.
Don't like it. Like I think it's the Bartel B cover much better. Next.
Oh, dang. Spoiler alert.
Next.
That's the winner for cover fire this week.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. And I already have that on order. So next.
Oh, all right. Then Mike, yours might be short.
1,000%. The Bartel is a home run. It's a grand slam this week, and it's the freaking B cover. This cover isn't bad. It's not great either. It's just sort of there. This actually, I almost feel like DC should have swapped them, like we often say, that this should have been the B cover and the Bartel should have been the incentive, to be honest. But I'm glad it isn't, so that I could get a copy. This is okay. But that's all it is. It's just okay. The Bartel is incredible this time around. It's a WoW Comics number 10 homage. It's done really tastefully, really well. Kind of has a little bit of almost a Middleton feel. I know we're not talking about this cover. We're talking about a different cover. But I think when you guys see just the regular B cover, you're going to not remember that this one even exists. This one's just okay.
Do you want me to?
Very forgettable. Yeah, you want to bring that up if you have an image of it?
Yeah, sure.
I realize it's not an incentive and it doesn't really fit the show, but it's worth showing. It's really good.
Yeah, I don't like it, so I'm out.
Well,
like the electricity coming from her eyes, I feel like, why wouldn't you make it go that way? And the rabbit on the back, it looks like an evil rabbit.
Yeah.
It just looks kind of weird.
I saw that. That's
drawn a little weird. So, and the background is fairly generic-ish. So,
have you guys ever seen the Zenoscope book for Alice in Wonderland with the girl in like the black lingerie, and she's got a bunny sitting on her ass? She's got essentially the white rabbit sitting on her ass. It's kind of a famous cover. That's all I can think about is that cover, which doesn't apply at all to to a Mary Marvel cover, but still, yeah.
All right.
You have the cover, Anthony?
Yep.
And I'll be the contrarian. I actually like this cover. So
interesting.
I don't hate it. It just kind of blah to me. It doesn't really do a lot for me.
Again, it's just, to me, it's just a stock B cover.
Yeah, I'm not buying it, but it's cool.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
I was about to say, I was like, there.
Oh wow, it's the Paramount cover. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool. Crap, I hate you guys.
But it's just cover price, though, dude.
I know, but that's just another book I have to add to like the other 15 or 20. Set them up.
So WoW Comics 10 is the first time that this whole like sitting on the asteroid thing is a thing, and it is Mary Marvel. She's got like lightning behind her on the real cover rather than the stars, and she's not flexing like that, but and she's facing the other way, but it's clearly an homage to that. Which of course is also what probably Adam Hughes homaged for the sitting on the asteroid cover for Supergirl as well.
Right.
That's what I was thinking too. That exact same pose, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So it's almost a combination of the two. So it's sort of like it's the Mary Marvel cover on WoW 10, but it's facing the way Hughes did the asteroid cover for Supergirl. It's kind of like a mashup between the two. So I think it's really classy. It's not a direct anvil over the head homage. It's really nicely done, and it's obviously great art. And it's Bartel with some some subtlety and a little bit more detail than we're used to from her. And she's got a great She-Hulk cover this time around too. If you haven't seen that, just a B cover, but it's really nice.
Just
from
the
my
show alone, I think I'm gonna add like 3 more damn books.
Yeah, you want that She-Hulk too. It's really cool. There's a lot of great subtle lighting. She's got like the blind, like the mini blinds open just a little bit, and all the little slivers of light are all hitting her really cool. It's a lot
It
of
feels
great,
like a PI,
yeah.
right? Like that homage kind
She's
of that
sitting up on her
noir.
desk. She's sitting up on her desk. Lots of greens and purples. It's a really pretty cover.
Wait, not the one with Miracle Man?
No. It's the A cover, I
No,
think,
it's
right?
it's She-Hulk. It's the
Alright.
A or the B cover for
It's
She-Hulk.
the A. It's the
Oh,
A.
all right. Well, we'll keep it moving here. Let's move it
Yeah,
on.
okay.
All right. So we got Saturday Morning Adventures, TMNT, issue 2, the 1 in 10 by JP Fozjik.
That's the way you have to say it.
I'll start this one since I'm always the TMNT homer here. It's cool to me, honestly, just cool. It's not fantastic. It's not a must buy. It's just a cool, solid, Saturday morning TMNT cover. So I've seen a million of these. So it's for me, it needs to pass. I don't need to have. I'm not a completist anymore with TMNT stuff. So I don't need it in my life. But I can see people definitely digging in. I can see people paying more than $10 on it. I can see people paying up to $20 on this cover because it does have that nostalgia vibe to it. So it's a solid cover, but it's just I've seen a million of them, so I'm good. So Mike.
Yeah, I mean, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to look like it came right out of the cartoon, which it does. It could just as easily be the A or the B cover, I guess. But still, again, if it's $10 or like a couple bucks more than cover, if you like this one better than the others, then it doesn't hurt you very much, and you're never going to see it again. So if you see a 1 in 10, here we are again, IDW 1 in 10. It's cool enough. If this is your thing, then snag it. It'll
do more than $10 for sure. I think it'll sell $15, maybe $20 for sure.
I would have loved to seen that version, a Charles Schultz version of this.
Oh yeah.
Of Turtles. Yeah, I would love to have seen something like that.
Oh, well, go ahead, Jeff. More.
So yeah, I saw this and I did pass 2, and just because it's just, I don't know if it's anything special that I would want as an incentive. I do like the fact that it's like a throwback to like the 80s or maybe even earlier, where like he has the tear split of the page where you see like the other characters from like a different point of view or different scene. So I always get that, but it's not enough. It's not bad art, just not. Well, I don't know if I like April, but yeah, I mean, it's just not for me. I passed on it.
Anthony?
To me, it's a fun cover. Obviously the nostalgic factor. For those of us who saw Turtles back in the days. I mean, I don't ever remember April carrying a camera like if it's a gun and running at the same time.
I know why I know this guy.
Why?
He did 1 or 2 of those fucking insanely priced Popeye variants that everybody goes ape shit for.
Oh,
That's
okay.
him?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like $200 books. They're super rare. And he did 1 of them that's at least 1 or 2 that I can think of in my mind that are really good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Anthony.
No, dude, that's fine, man. But I mean, I wouldn't. I passed on it, but this, it's a fun cover.
I have to go check out that.
What the hell? Sorry, I'm searching stuff over here. All right, let's move on.
Everyone's looking for that Popeye cover now.
Vampirilla versus Red Sonja, number 1. Oh, another. Wow, man, they just keep on turning. 1 in 10 by Lucio Barrillo. Mike.
Yeah, I mean, I do really like this cover, actually. I actually, believe it or not, for the first time in a really long time, like this tinted version better than the A cover version. I feel like he got a little too bright with the A cover this time around, and I really kind of like this sort of like sepia toned version that kind of fades to red down on the bottom. I actually like this version. And I don't normally dig this whole like change the color thing and make it an incentive or like infrared it or negativize it or any of that. But this one actually makes the art look better. So yeah, this one I dig a lot. This is Morello crushing both of these characters like he normally does. This is his zone, right? Doing these two. And there's some cool tension on this one. There's a lot of stuff going on, which sometimes Morello kind of screws up. Actually, I hate to say that because I'm such a homer for this guy, but this time I think he really gets it. He's got the hair going in all kinds of crazy directions. He's got the tension and drama going on. It's a gorgeous cover. I think it's really good, really good.
Anthony.
Break a boot holster.
No, I agree with Mike, because a lot of times, you know, while Parillo is a great artist, but you know, he like a lot of the other cover artists will over sexualize, you know, the ladies without you know, taking into consideration, you know, like if there's a fight between these two, you know.
Yeah.
So this one I think hits the mark well, you know. And you can see how pissed that they're at each other, and they're literally at each other's necks. You know, I think it's a great cover. The darker tint definitely works well, like what Mike brought out. You know, and you can see like the cuts on Vampirella's shoulder. You know, the blood flying through the air. It's a great cover, and the fact that it's 1 in 10. Definitely is a good price point.
Yeah, you can get this art on the A cover, but like I said, it seems a little overly bright this time around. Like the reds are on, so I like it better in this version.
Okay, Jeff, final thoughts?
Yeah, no, I agree with pretty much everything he said. I did see what I think Six Boy said. It does look like she's missing part of her outfit. So that I don't know how they got away with that. And he's the type of person who draws nude. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny. And I do like the depth of like the cuts on Vampirella. I like the depth of how like you can see the skin kind of bulging around the armband that she has around her. So I really like that, like those details. So you see the shadowing and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really good art, and the sepia works for this cover. So, and a 1 in 10, totally worth it.
Okay, it's a good cover. I agree. All right, let's move on. All right, Secret Invasion #1, the 1 in 100 by Gabriel Del Otto. I want to say real quick, I like this cover. Mike?
The head's too small. It's a gorgeous cover besides that. And it fits right into his old Invasion covers that he did before, which are all amazing. There's some great stuff in there. Annihilation and all those covers that he did way back in the day, like towards the beginning of his career. But the head's too small, so I can't.
He's a scroll.
Can't unsee that.
Shifting, I guess.
Sorry, was I breaking up?
No,
yeah, you
did. A little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's a little bit. It's
Sorry.
okay. No, you're fine. Anthony, go ahead, man.
No, like that he's a scroll. So I mean, I take that he's probably shape shifting, or he's not in control of the size of his head. But not. I'm glad that he's gotten away from the black background. This accentuates his artwork so much better. You know, the red with the fire around him at the bottom, and you know the fact that he's holding Iron Man's helmet. It looks completely awesome. You know, I don't know about 1 in 100, but definitely great piece of artwork.
I'm just gonna say the art is good. Go get the trade dress.
Yep.
That's all. Save your money. This is not worth a 1 in 100.
when there's a trade dress version of it.
And the space is clearly there for the trade dress. I mean, it
Right,
looks
true, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, rough on Gabrielle today. All right, let's move on.
I love the art. Like, I'm not upset about it though.
Okay. Tiger Division number 1, 1 in 100.
No, I yes, it's a 1 in 100.
Yeah, Art Germ. I feel like I've seen this cover before, but Jeff, go for it.
Yeah, I kind of wanted this, but yeah,
Arrow.
I still don't know. I want to say it's Luna. I want to, but I don't think a lot of comic book shops are ordering 100 copies of Tiger Division number 1.
No way.
I guarantee, like, it's gonna be very little amount of stores are gonna have this available. I know my LCS didn't have it, but you can also go get the trade. Is there a trade dress for this one
Yeah,
too?
I'm looking that up right
there
now.
is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the trade dress, so I'm not upset about that.
Oh yeah, 3. Yep.
I just like this character, so I just want to get as many, cool covers with her. I mean, obviously Art Germ.
And
Is Art Germ?
They placed it well too. They put it over her like crotch area, which is
Yeah.
the least interesting part of the cover.
Exactly.
So they didn't ruin that burst, that cool burst thing that's happening.
Which is why I would pass on this.
Yeah.
And I'm glad my LCS didn't have it because this would have been expensive. So yeah, I would pass and get the trade dress, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Well, if there's a trade dress, it might not be as expensive as you think because there's a trade dress, right?
Yeah, but it's still Art Germ.
Sometimes that does bring it down, but it seems like they do that with Art Germ stuff all the time. They'll do a virgin variant of basically anything he does.
Steve, what's up?
Uncle
Anthony.
Steve?
Oh, Steve.
¿Qué pasa, Anthony? What do you think?
Definitely getting the trade dress. Not getting the 1 in 100. Art Germ has been knocking it out the park lately with covers. I think he took a step back with this one because she looks like almost like a robot or an android, rather than a person.
Thinking of the fact that he was probably producing this the same day he was producing the Dazzler cover from last week.
That Dazzler cover was absolutely awesome.
Insane. Yeah.
I got multiple
between
copies.
the Dazzler cover and then the Human Target cover that he did before that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Jesus. That was last week too, wasn't it?
No, that was I think the week before.
A week or two before, yeah.
Yeah.
Still though, for
that Human Target cover was
that over and over in a month is pretty great.
But yeah, this one it's good, but not as great as his last two.
Yeah.
So, but I'm still gonna pick up the trade dress one. So.
All right. Jeff.
Oh, I already talked about it.
Yeah. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
I like it. It's a little too anime for me overall for my own tastes, but I mean it's a good solid Art Germ cover. But I'm with these guys. It's trade dress all day, especially considering where they placed it. It's in the right spot on the cover. It doesn't ruin any of the art that I care to see. Like I said, her whole bottom half is the least interesting part of the cover, so it doesn't bother me that they cover.
Speak for yourself.
You know what I mean. You can still see her hips and stuff. It's literally covering her crotch.
Her hips don't lie.
If that's where you want to be at, there's better books. There's better. I'll send you some.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Right.
It's definitely not a 1 in 100. I'll trade dress all day.
But I recommend just picking up at least a cover A because this book might be something in the future. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
New team or something. Yep.
There's some new people. Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Let's move on. Oh, that's it with the incentives. Quite a bit.
All
this
right.
week.
Wow.
All right. Store exclusives. Let's see what we got. Bird City Comics. Start off here with John Yang. $20. Plush number 1. Anthony.
Got blood.
Pass. Anthony, Laura, sorry. Pass.
Well, I'm trying to understand this art.
Yeah, because I don't get. I mean, to me, it's
not for you.
Plush
Yeah.
with blood on it, and it's I guess an evil plush creature, but no thanks. It's not in my wheelhouse. So,
Mike.
I think it's the concept of the whole thing that I don't dig. I don't know. I like Zhang's stuff, man. Matter of fact, he's got one of the covers I like the most from this past year, which is that Cheshire Cat Alice cover.
Yes, I have that too.
Oh God, that thing was an absolute masterpiece.
I agree.
This is not up to that standard for Zhang, and the whole book. I don't know what's going. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's obviously a cat. It's like a dinosaur cat. What's happening was I don't really know. I don't know. It feels sort of twiggy to me, like too many things are trying to beat Twig right now, or Kanto or whatever they're trying to be at, and the whole concept, the whole genre just does nothing for me. So this would be a pass for me too. I mean, maybe this is the coolest cover for the title, but I don't really know what's going on with the title, and it's not up to Zhang's standard in my opinion.
Okay.
I agree on the fact that I don't believe it's Zhang's definitely not up to his standard. However, I am gonna say I have known nothing about this book. I have no idea what it's gonna be about. From what I'm getting, from what I'm seeing from his cover, this looks like you're gonna see murders from the point of view of a plushie doll toy, and that looks like blood just splattered on the plush toy. So I kind of looks like it for me, but I could be completely wrong. This is all could be a made up character, a fantasy character, and just really bloody. And so yeah, but I'm definitely passing. It's not something that I would want necessarily. Yeah, it's not for me. Big Rob.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. All right, let's move on. Oh, we got it here. Dark Web #1 by Mutant Beaver Comics, KRS Comics, Hisai Comics, and the Comic Mint. This is limited to 1,500 and 800 for the color variant, the Virgin. The set is $50 from Mr. Boss Logic. What should I start? Oh, Jeff, I think you'd be more lenient on this one. What's up, man?
Okay. It's okay. So for me, I wish it wasn't like so close up.
You want to kiss?
I kind of like, if you're gonna give me this, it feels like it's a tease of the whole picture. Like I'm only in a part of it.
Yeah, okay, like a preview, right? Almost.
Yeah. I do see. Am I wrong? Do I see spiders? No, they're stitching. Oh my gosh. Okay.
No. On top, there's a spider.
There's a spider on top, but is there one near his eye or a couple near his eye?
There's like some sort of it looks like a spider. I see what you're talking about. It almost looks like a spider.
Yeah.
And there's a reflection of a person in his eye.
Right.
It's just okay. I think I like the one on the left a little bit better, just because of the depth with the red and the black. But it's not for me. And I like Boss Logic too a lot of times. I mean, sometimes you know what? I take that back. Boss Logic is a hit or miss. Sometimes it's really great stuff, and then sometimes I'm like, meh.
So, and then was it? I guess his left eye. There's a reflection of actually, it looks like two different people. It looks like the head of maybe the head of Spider-Gwen or Taskmaster, honestly, and there's like a black shadow of almost looks like Drake dancing.
So
you know how Drake dances? Yeah, so it looks like.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just this is not my Boss Logic that I want. It's just probably more because it's the on the horror side, and I don't really like that much horror.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just personal preference. Maybe that's what's throwing me off.
Interesting. Anthony.
I do agree with Jeff that I think that it's too close up. I would have liked to have seen more, especially at the the bottom and the top. So if it was just a little further away, it would have been better. Um, I kind of like how they're focusing that this is dark and creepy.
Mhm.
This is not your average Spider-Man crossover.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which it's definitely not supposed to be. There's a lot of heavy hitters. And it's supposed to be a lot of changes in store for Spider-Man. A lot of I don't agree with, but that goes without saying. I do like the red better than the black because it's like the black one on the right, because it's a dark background, a lot of the depth gets lost. More of a miss than a hit for Boss Logic, which is unusual for him, because normally he does a really good job. So
I agree with Trish. The trade is almost as bad as the Incredible Hulk trade.
I absolutely agree that trade dress sucks.
It's really bad. It gets smaller as the letters go down.
Yeah.
It's like when you drew things on your
Oh my God, we're getting attacked.
yeah,
book covers, and you ran out of space at the end, so you made the last letter a little small. Yeah, it really ruins it. I don't know. I don't like the cover at all. Anyway, but
All
I
right.
don't know. I figure like you're gonna do a zoom in, then do a fucking zoom in, like
Right.
zoom in.
Yeah.
For real. Like, don't give me this, because you're right. This looks like one of those Dynamite teaser number zeros that they do, and then the next month the number one has the full cover.
Oh, okay.
That's sort of the feeling I get from it. I never really liked those.
That would have been cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if this were that, then yeah, then we'd all want to see what the number one looked like. But I don't know. This is it's like it's trying a little too hard to be horrible, and I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it.
You are right. That trade dress is way too small for the cover.
Well, just it gets smaller though. The D is, and then the A is the next size down, and then the R is the next size down. It keeps on getting a little bit smaller. That's really bad. It's also a little crooked, I think.
Yeah, I think
Unless it's supposed to be, like going this way, almost like slanted in a sense. I don't know.
And Adobe Illustrator classes look very amateurish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the whole thing.
Yeah, they tried too hard.
And that LE is a lie.
Yeah, I agree for sure. Everybody go, or did I miss somebody?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
You.
I don't. Yeah, they suck. Let's move on. Thanos Death Notes #1. This is from Felipe Masafera from Big Time Collectibles, limited to 3,800. The set is $50. All right, I'll start this off because this is the regular George Perez cover. It's probably my favorite cover of all time. So they're homaging that right from Infinity Gauntlet issue 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have that cover. I got it signed by Stan Lee. It's my treasure. I don't know how I feel about this. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time.
Busy.
Yeah, it's very busy. With the original cover is busy, but but George Perez puts, I believe it's George Perez, the artist.
Yes.
It's Perez.
He puts his charm on it. His charm just comes through that cover. This one, I don't know. It just doesn't have that same charm. The movie's coloring, I don't know, the shadowing, something about it is wrong, and the trade is wrong. I like more of the Virgin, to be honest, but and it shouldn't be. I should like more of the trade because it should give me that nostalgia of the old cover. But I like more of the Virgin. It's definitely a pass. $50, no way in hell. So, Mike.
Rob, you hit it. I mean, that's the perfect word. That charm that Perez had, that word is perfect. that Perez had on his doesn't make the cover feel busy. It makes it feel cool. Whereas on this one, sort of the overworking of all of the lighting and shadows makes the cover just it's a mess. It just looks like a mess to me. I wish it were just the Galactus section.
Oh,
I fucking love that part of it. That's even maybe with like half of Thanos' head would be great. I wish the rest of it weren't there. I like certain elements of it. Like I don't mind the Silver Surfer element of it. I think the thing I don't like the most is the gauntlet itself. The hand itself is the thing that's ruining the cover for me mostly. But man, I really like that Galactus section. I wish that were blown up and that were the whole cover.
Especially when you compare them to other covers in this Death Note issue 1. Some of the other covers are pretty dope. So,
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Jeff?
Mike, you are absolutely, and Big Rob, you're absolutely right. There are many issues with this cover. I feel like he's done another. This is like his second homage to that same cover.
I like it a lot too, huh?
And I've seen this homage, like this kind of, like the brightness of his glove and stuff like that, and that's coming off of the hammer. Like that's just too much for me. And I get it. Maybe that's the purpose of that weapon and it's going to make that effect. But for this cover, it doesn't work for this style, this homage. Absolute best thing, and Mike is completely right on this too. That Galactus in the background just should have just had that. Or everything else should have been drawn in that kind of style because I feel like it's a different style than everything up in the foreground. So damn, it's like a tale of two different worlds, and it sucks that he couldn't match that intensity and that depth of that Galactus in the background with the rest of it. So
Agreed.
It's a shame, honestly. It is.
And also, he looks like he's trying to imitate Alex Ross.
Yeah, well, all of his covers kind of look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like somebody else did that Galactus the same way. I swear I've seen that Galactus already. But
I don't care. Give me that all day long.
His DC versus Vampires homage to, I guess it's to BA12 is actually really amazing. It looks just like Ross, though, but it's really beautiful. I don't know whose cover it is. I think it's a store exclusive, too. But yeah, he's definitely a Ross clone, which I don't hate. But he's pretty good at it generally. Not so much on this particular cover, but
it's definitely a good person to emulate, right? Anthony.
I decided to pull up, the George Perez cover, just to try
the original.
Yes, the original.
And
there's too much color on this.
yeah,
That says
George
too bright.
Perez has everything faded into black on his.
right.
So that it's just the color just makes it way too busier than it's supposed to be.
There's no contrast here.
No.
Yeah.
The glove is a glove. It's not even the gauntlet.
yeah,
Okay. And the hammer looks like a toy.
Yeah.
the hammer looks too small too.
So the space, not the space. I guess
That's because that's Thor's
Well,
hammer.
guys don't like it when you say their hammer
Thor's hammer looks like a toy in his hands.
Well, that's because he's
hammer's
bigger
big.
than Thor.
It's gonna look so big in this hand.
But it's supposed to be like amplified because of the gems and stuff. So I see other images, it looks big in his hand. Other images I see.
I know.
Yeah.
But it looks like a little tinker toy, in my opinion.
And look, if you had the Infinity Gems in it, you could probably make it freaking bigger anyways.
Yeah,
Right.
Just by thinking it.
he's a male. He has a composite. Yeah.
Galactus and Silver Surfer look awesome. Everything else is okay at best, But I mean, it's a decent try. Just like it.
True, decent try. That's right.
Yeah.
That too is a lot. I bet a lot of work went into this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna knock him on the effort, but I'm just saying it didn't turn out the way I think he wanted it.
He imagined it.
Yeah.
A for effort for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Next.
We hit the point on this one. All right. Well, all right. So set of 3 here.
Whoa.
The 616. This is Justice Side of America, issue number 1. Man, a lot of number 1s on this today. Nathan Zerdy set it for $70. I love his picture though. I like it. That's like I say. I like it. Mike.
I really, really love the top left one. Like,
Yes.
wow, that's really pretty. I don't have any problem with the foil or the one that's doubled there, the foil and the regular. That's a nice cover too. But that looks like what I'm used to Zerdy producing. Whereas that top one, man, that's a standout. That's really pretty. I really like that a lot. I think it
Very
blows
angelic.
away. I mean, it's kind of timeless pinup. It's got that sort of like pulp magazine feel to it. Oh man, I really, really dig that one a lot. Again, like I said, the other ones are fine, but shit, can you buy that one by itself?
And you know where it reminds me of Arjun's Supergirls covers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially that top one. Especially.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to that one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Agreed. This is 616. I want to see if that
Yeah, I'm checking right now for you.
What you guys
Maybe a little softer art germ. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not an Archer, right? But it's he's definitely hitting that point. Go ahead, Jeff.
No, Mike nailed it with like the whole it looks like a bombshell kind of like poster, like old school, like just looks very angelic.
Oh my god, you can buy it by itself.
Shut up.
Oh, nice.
Buying it
We
now.
know what you're getting.
Oh, it's already in my cart.
I definitely like it. The very pulpy look, definitely awesome. I'm surprised and not surprised because I do like some of his artwork too. And the girl on the girl herself in the bottom two, she kind of looks like Charlize Theron.
Yeah, she does.
Wow.
Maybe
So
a little bit.
Why would they ever let me buy that by itself? It's way better than the other one. They should never have allowed that.
That's also the trade for them, right? So
I know.
That's
And I'm
only
kind of
the
cool with
most.
that. So I'm sick of virgin covers. I like it.
Anthony, any thoughts?
Ditto on what everyone else said.
Keep it simple.
Hey, it's Nathan Zerdy, you know.
What is Trish saying? Let me see Trish saying.
he does a lot of DC.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the whole thing is not. Well, it is probably going to be off-world. Yeah, you're right. It is because it's already like the lighting on those pictures on her arms. It's already really bright. That foil, you're right. It's going to get muted.
Is he the one that he's the one who did it before? There was another cover with DC animation on their sleeves. Wasn't that like Harley Quinn or something like that? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of them actually.
Okay, so that's his gimmick, doing tattoos.
Yeah, it's for 616 also. It was the one with her arms above her head and she's flipped around backwards.
Okay,
upside down. And it's also for 616. It was a Harley Quinn.
Okay, it was recently in the last month.
Makes
or
sense
something.
then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's their gimmick. Okay, cool. All right. Hulk 10 by 616 and Frankie's Comics and Golden Apple by R1 Co or Rico. Mike, what do you think?
No, it's terrible.
Thank you. I was hoping I wasn't going to be the only one to say that.
No, it's really bad.
This is Hulk on Instagram steroids right here, pretty much.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Bad art.
2000 Marvel animation.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh my god, that you nailed it.
Right, like those movies and those series that they did that you can find on Netflix or on the Disney Channel.
The ones on the DVD, I used to go buy at Best Buy every fucking Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Those are the ones. Yep.
Yeah, I was sucker.
So unless you're like a huge animation fan, yeah, I would pass on this.
I spent a fortune on those.
It throws me off how big his his left hand, and then like how small his right fist is. It's not good perspective.
His waist is way too small.
And that generic background, it's just
Yeah,
meh.
They got it off Google Images and shit. All right. All right, let's move. That's trash.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, lost us. His biceps look weird, especially on his left arm.
yeah. The muscles look a little,
It's unanimous. This sucks. Let's move on. Miles Morales, Spider-Man #1, 616 busy this week. Frankie's comic.
Look who's here? Alonzo showed up.
Oh, hey.
Trick or treating.
Oh, listen. Okay. Marco Turini. Wow, this is an interesting cover.
Not Hulk Smash.
This is Spider-Gwen and Miles and it was during the 1980s for sure. Interesting. You guys are any notes? Any thoughts on these?
No, I'm not a big fan of this at all.
No,
it seems
It
pretty.
has a really bad '90s feel to it.
That Miles Morales costume, the suit is just terrible.
Don't tell me that's a new suit because, or she drew that completely off.
I think it's a new suit, bro.
God,
I don't remember that
Another
right
new
there
suit
on his bicep, like that little triangle thing.
Didn't they just change his suit?
Well, this is the first time I've seen it like this. All the other ones I've seen kind of go back to his original suit, so I don't know what's up with this.
Independent creativity.
But the suit that he changed to, to me, completely sucked.
Why does Gwen Stacy look like
a cougar?
Catwoman?
Yeah.
And she got aged.
She looks like a cougar. She looks like she's 40 years old.
No,
she looks like Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, Brigitte Nielsen all the way.
No, that's Michelle Pfeiffer's face with Brigitte Nielsen's hairstyle, kind of.
And her body.
That's a terrible.
Oh yeah, the body, yeah.
Terrible Gwen Stacy. I mean, Spider-Gwen, whatever.
I honestly don't like it at all. The building's tilted.
Yeah, it's like the Roman pizza, right? But in Brooklyn.
Yeah. But in downtown.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, this is not good, actually. Yeah.
All right, well, okay.
That was
it. Oh, so we want to linger more on that.
Darn it, Alonzo! You made us end on that.
I know. Thanks, Alonzo. Thanks, Alonzo.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Trish nailed it. Thank you.
Yeah. That's what's wrong with all the '90s covers. The shading and the lighting is wrong on them. Yeah. That's
Stifler's mom, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She's in shape, right? Yeah.
Stifler's mom.
See, even Trish saw Michelle Pfeiffer. I thought it was Catwoman.
Yeah, it's the combination of Stifler's mom, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Brigitte Nielsen all in one.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Oh, let's forget that nightmare and let's move on to something positive here.
Yes.
What's up, Mike?
Okay, so so Cover Fire is my weekly non-incentive, non-store exclusive article. Honestly, we covered almost all of this week's covers in our show tonight anyway, because we talked about how awesome a lot of the A and B covers are this week, and they're all covered there. So the other article that I write a little less often now is Cover Tunes, and that is my sort of like inner monologue of just covers I like in general. I'm doing it twice a month now rather than every week, and so I'm not really sure where I'm headed next week. It's sort of like whatever the spirit moves me. I'll pick a topic or I'll pick an artist and I'll kind of run with it. So yeah, that's what Cover Tunes is. But please head over to CBSI for a ton of free content that all the guys really love to write. They're really, really knowledgeable and they have fun writing these articles. Prepare yourself for your Wednesday trip or Tuesday, I guess these days. To the LCS with all kinds of articles from Chris's NCB day article, the Wednesday one, my Cover Fire, the Indie Spotlight, all kinds of great stuff to read. So check out CBSI if you never have.
Tons and tons of stuff in there for sure. All right.
The online wizard, basically.
Yeah. Wizard. Oh, the memories. All right. Let's move on. Upcoming shows. Jeff.
No cleavage. Sorry, Mike. You're right, Sticks.
You're on
Speak
mute,
up,
Jeff. You're on mute, Jeff.
Of course I was.
Uh-uh.
It's not your night mic for sure.
Nope.
So
Well,
on
silhouette of a leg under his skirt. That's all I got.
but that wasn't a bad cover to look at either. So
No, not at all. Not at all.
on Thursday, we will have our Mondo mail call with the fellas. Hopefully everyone will show up. Maybe except for Alonzo, he has math to do. But we'll be at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. We'll show off our haul for the week. We'll talk about the Week in Geek, all of that stuff, and hopefully we'll get to hear from the chat. So drop on in.
Yeah. Oh, I got some slabs for this Thursday, so stop on by.
You got some slabs?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to.
Big time.
I'm
Jeff,
supposed to get my Bird City stuff this week.
Ooh, also big time.
Jeff know what it is. 11 months in the waiting from CGC. Sort of.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how long mine took too.
Yeah. All right. And also on Saturday mornings, join us at Team Nerd Podcast. The Saturday morning toy blocks with me, Steve, Jeff, and Charlie, our friend Rebo Robot, when we discuss this week's solicitations, new releases, pre-orders for in the toy world, statues, 1/6 collectibles, all that fun stuff from Hasbro, Mattel, Sideshow. We'll get down and dirty with it. We'll give you all the news and notes of the week and what you should buy, what you shouldn't, what's good, what's bad. We'll discuss it with the chat. It's always tons of fun. Get your cereal bowl ready, get your Starbucks ready, whatever you like to have in the mornings on Saturdays. Join us Saturday morning Starbucks. Yeah, 10 a.m. West Coast, 1 p.m. East Coast. All right, what else we have here? Announcements. What's the announcements? Oh, who wants to touch on this one? You want to try it, Anthony?
What's
Me?
up?
It's been a while.
been a
Well, I
while?
guess if you're gonna shop at Bird City Comics, use the code TNH10 to save 10%, and it's whatever you buy off your entire cart. So go on, take a look at their store exclusive, and any other books that they may have there, and you'll save some money.
Awesome. TNH10, save 10%. Let's move on here. Bird City Comics. And also, Jeff, what do you think?
Yeah, so our buddy at Display Geek, he has all the best little storages for your collectibles, including Funkos, action figures, whatever mystery minis, and he also has cases for them, protective cases or protective covering. And so when you go there for your first order, you type in Team Nerder and you get 10% off. So check it out. Check out his website. There are a lot of pictures to look at. He'll show you the sizes. He'll show you what fits in there. It's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, Team Nerd code 10% off for shelves.
Cool.
Awesome. And I actually want to show this as well. Also on November 13th, me and Jeff and a lot of the folks join us on this chat usually. We'll be doing a show called Nearman Sundays at the Brooklyn Community Center on November 13th. It's a Sunday. It's a group, in my opinion, the best local comic book show in Southern California. We've done it's probably I think it's our second one this year. If you're a comic book head, this is the show to go. Tons of books, tons of dealers, a lot of great books. You could definitely do some bulk deals, a lot of great prices. You could do some trades really. So it's free to get in. There's no charge to get in. It's which is criminal for what they give you. So stop on by. I will have a booth. Jeff will have a booth. Some of the other folks, the Team Nerdhead community will definitely have booths there. So stop on by. It's a great crowd. Well, I believe they will have food as well. This particular one. Usually, I think it did last time, right, Jeff?
I don't think they had it last time, but
No, I thought he did. I thought he did.
he was supposed to, but I don't think they were able to get the
The taco guy. Yeah, right. That's right.
No, I don't think they got the permission.
Well, they'll have water and soda for sure.
Permits. That's it. Permits.
They need permits. Regardless, you'll eat comic books because that's what we want here, comic books. So it's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So they extended the hours.
Free is me.
Yeah, number 13. You're 2 hours away. Drive. It's worth it.
Might still be worth it. The amount of books you're gonna see there, it's pretty crazy for a small show.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, and boom, I'll stop screen, and we're done. That's it. Any last notes? Yells? Anything you guys want to talk about here before we wrap up?
No,
Good to go,
cover
man.
tonight.
Yeah.
Positivity for the most part. Yes.
So
And my wallet got a little lighter. Thank you, Power Girl.
I came on the right night.
Yep.
So what was the trending candy this evening, Mike? What was its candy? What was the go-to candy for everybody?
Oh, Reese's.
Reese's?
All day, yeah.
Smart.
The house had it. Yeah, you can't go wrong, man. No way.
Popular this year.
I saw at least like 4 dinosaur kids, which is what my kid was.
You don't want kids egging your house and TPing it. Give them good candy.
Agreed. Agreed. There's tonight's closing message. Don't give shit candy at Halloween.
Don't be cheap.
Kids are going to be kids. So if you don't think you're asking for it,
there were some
don't
full
remember
bars.
being a
There were
kid.
some like full candy bars tonight.
Wow.
And I don't live in a particularly rich neighborhood either.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no Twizzlers, no what's the other one? The little brown one.
Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls. No Tootsie Rolls.
Oh,
No Dum Dums. No Whoppers.
No,
No
I got-
homemade.
No Smarties.
Lots of Snickers, lots of there were some that had like the fizzy candy, like Smarties and stuff like that. But
Yeah, but my point, don't give out that shit because they'll just throw it in the trash. The kids, the
yeah, no,
candy corn trash.
no,
Hey,
forget no, not
nothing
one
wrong with
single piece of
Smarties,
candy.
man.
That's for us old people. We like that shit because we lose our taste when we get older. So that's what happens. So.
Yeah, and you're not helping those little kids who get jacked by the bigger kids because when they see the crap candy, they're really getting beat them up, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note,
Halloween, everybody.
happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
And anybody want to send us off with the proper way? Mike, since you're back, do it, man.
Oh,
Sounds good. If you want to do it right, buy what you like. Cover horse for life.
Yeah. Now I can find the ending here.
that was so smooth.
Yeah, I know. I still lost. I couldn't even find it. There it is. There it is.
See ya.
Closing credits. Bye.